Hello, Jennifer Tocha here, and it's Monday. 6 o'clock already, I was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentina by the edge of an Italian stream. Sorry. That song's been stuck in my head all day. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. A certain fan of them that I know out there. Okay. And I did not follow the rules for Multi-Pack Mania this week again. Bad girl. Bad girls. Okay. And because I wanted to do a multi-pack. And I did this one. Hammer Films. And it has 4 movies from Hammer Films in it. And I picked the Gorgon. And there's a picture of the good old Gorgon there. I'm not flipping you off. That's just my longest finger. Okay. Okay. It was made in 1964. Directed by Terrence Fisher. 6.5 out of 10 on the IMDb. You guys are always wrong. Scale. Yeah. IMDb. They're always giving my movies I like lower score. It's like okay. And as the preview says, no man looked at her face and lived. Is it because she's so ugly that men died? Or is it that she's tired of having you look at her face all the time? She just wants to take her switchblade knife and go... No, but I believe you have guessed by the picture I showed you why they do not live. This is a story about Megara, the Gorgon, sister of Medusa. Now that might be a hard life for... You have such a famous sister, you know, Medusa. And then you're stuck in a little town called Vandorf in Germany. And, my goodness. People are scared of you. I don't know why. You come out in the full moon. And people, they may be in love with you, but you change. So maybe you change when the full moon comes out. Full moon brings out such wonderful things. I think it does anyway. Look at the movies, the full moon series, man. Okay, and this movie stars Richard Pascoe, Jeremy Lonhurst, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Barbara Shelley, and Prudence Hyman. I wish there were another way I could pronounce that, but that's the only way I could figure out how to. As the Gorgon, yes. And basically it starts out with a guy and a girl. Yep. The guy is a painter, and of course it's the old thing, you know. I'll marry you. And it's taking place in 1910. It's supposed to be, yes. Um, Starts out with the old, let me paint you without your shirt on. But there's no breastises in this movie. They don't show those. No, no, no. Um, um, let me be your lover. And, um, but I have to pay off some debts and everything before I can marry you. And then she says, I'm pregnant. I'm having your child. And he runs off to talk to her father. And I believe she knows the secret of Vandorf and of the full moon, because there is a full moon out there. And she runs after him screaming. Yes. And next day, for some reason, she is turned to stone, brought to Dr. Namaroff's, played by Peter Cushing. She is of stone. So the poor baby must have been turned to stone too. Yes. And her boyfriend, Bruno, played by Jeremy Longhurst, has hung himself. Yes. Well, as usual, because this has been happening a lot, people have been being turned to stone. Nobody wants to talk about it in Vanhurst. They're not as open to this. Yes. So out of the woodwork comes Bruno's father. Yes. And he wants to find out what the hell is happening, because my son did not kill a woman, make her into stone, and then kill himself, you know. And with him becomes Professor Carl, played by Christopher Lee. Damn good job, too. Yes, and we meet Carla Hoffman, a nurse, played by Barbara Shelley. Yes, 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 yes. And soon enough, as the professor gets there, people are telling him to leave and throwing things through his windows, trying to start a fire at his house, and the police are telling him to leave because I guess they don't want anybody knowing about a woman that turns a man into stone. She's done this to six people, I guess, that they know of. But she's been around for a long time. She died 3,000 years ago. My goodness. Well, he sends off. The professor sends off for his other son. It's like, and then he gets turned to stone. The professor gets turned to stone. But not before he has sent a telegraph to his other son. It's like, yeah, let's turn the whole family into stone, you know? And that is Paul Heist, played by Richard Pascal. He's a cutie. Okay. And as soon as he enters the town, it is the full moon. And he goes to the castle to find out what's going on. And sees a reflection of Megara. Yes. And basically gets very ill and kind of a little crazy for a little while, yes. And Carla Hoffman, nurse Carla Hoffman, is helping him through, and they fall in love. Yes. But what will happen? Who is this woman who can who turns herself mortal when it is no full moon, and turns into the Gorgon when there's a full moon? I believe everybody can guess. Yes. But there's one thing for sure you can learn from this movie. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah. In the words of the great Jay Giles, love stinks. Yeah, yeah. Don't go and fall in love with the Gorgon. Yeah.